I forgot to set the upstream to 3,500 instead of just 3,000. That'll be okay. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Friday. One that is relaxing and not at all that stressful. I've been taking a few steps myself to ensure that I didn't get overly stressed. And here I am taking a break from editing and programming to play a little bit of I'm gonna say Minecraft, Animal Crossing. Oh, they wrote me a letter. And never gets old. I still got my other deliveries too. Not gonna have enough room for them. Oh, the cowboy hat. Yes. But no. Decided to play a little bit of Animal Crossing while I relax and take a break from. Oh, that's right. So if you're also a Animal Crossing player, you probably know there's been an update that released, so now we have Crazy Red out and about. But I've already bought a art piece from him and given it to Blathers, who's going to update the museum tomorrow, which means it's not going to be available tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have, an extra room to showcase the art. The caveat to that is I don't know if the upgraded museum is also going to have a spot for Celeste, who has actually been in the game. You can find her tells you about the shooting stars and all that jazz. But I miss the days of just being able to actually map out constellations in the sky. So I hope that's coming back to New Horizons. But no, my main goal for this hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, who knows, is to work on my island. So if you probably noticed, I relocated my house to the top of this hill. And with it comes more responsibility of making room for my precious, precious flowers, trees, and Zen garden walls. So, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is create just a little texture. Oh, come on, I can't. Really? Can I put it on? No. That's interesting. So I can't put it here. That's kind of bogus. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. But yes, nevertheless, I want to do a few things, actually. Let me drop this item here. Drop these. The pinging of the mailbox is gonna drive me insane if I don't address it now. But one thing that I actually wanted to do is set up the lower area down here to be kind of like a front yard, whereas up here is kind of like, I don't know, a yard deck, but made out of actual terrain, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't. But imagine you had your own property, right? And your property set on a hill, like Mr. Burns' mansion from Simpsons. And so you can actually walk up to the hill before you reach the actual steps of the house. So imagine this top portion being like that top level house area, but even the bottom portion here is still the same property. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have like an extra bit of fencing right here. I mean, it'll be kind of tacky because the next portion of this area, well, I can actually set up some fences as well. Maybe right here going down. Maybe we'll see. It's actually like the great thing about this particular game is the ability to just map out and see how things go. And you know, if you don't like it, you can change it. Like Bob Ross would say, if you have a happy little mistake, you can keep it, or you can do away with it. Maybe I should start making content like Bob Ross, but with Animal Crossing. That might be nice. Grab these. These should be street lamps. If I'm not mistaken, I ordered street lamps. That's kind of weird, isn't it? 1, 2, 1. Does that throw off the aesthetic a bit? You know what? I think it'll be okay to actually have for the aesthetics to slightly be off. Well, do I want stone underneath the lion dogs? That's also a decent question. Again, if it's a happy mistake, we can always change it later. But yes, this game is so extremely relaxing. It's so therapeutic. Oh, where's my... Am I out of the fences for this? Ooh, you know what? I also... Yeah, let's do a little bit of maintenance. Because I spoke with Leif, or Leaf. I'm honestly not sure how to pronounce his name. I'm pretty sure it's Leif, but I'm not 100% certain. But I spoke with him earlier, and I bought a few, Hey, Alex. Bellow to your hello. How are you doing today? I might even want it to go a little further. If I do that, though, I might have to change. Let's grab this. Because I don't think, yeah. How would this look if I didn't want to jump, but thank you. I'm doing good as well. You know, just taking it day by day. Got a little bit of saddening news yesterday, personal stuff. But I took some time off from my day job, just relaxing now. Was doing some video editing earlier, some podcast editing. Now I'm just relaxing with Animal Crossing. So I have no idea what this game is about, but I like it. The game is to give it... Oh, I don't have a slingshot. That's right. It broke. This is actually a good question. Can I build a slingshot fast enough before the balloon vanishes? But to basically give you a really simple rundown of what this game is about is literally imagine having your own Zen garden, but in a virtual aspect, so a game. You literally just build out an island, get visitors, have fun, and build things to your own desire. Think like Sims, but less Sim-ish. Where'd that floating present run off to? Oh, that's fun. Pockets are full, of course. Can I jump this? Yeah, oh yes, oh that's nice. I like, yes. Actually, let's drop this here for now. Whoop. Sorry, someone sent me a message. But no, it's I mean, aside from describing it as thus, the oh, I want pink or I think blue in the front. Right. It's just like Sims, but in a less or a different method of deliverance. That's a good question. I should probably sit down and think, how would I describe Animal Crossing in a nutshell? So, like, you know how with Sims, you simulate life, right? You know, you have your Sims, you know, they grow, they get day jobs, etc. But it's essentially you're reliving a kind of a parody on real life. Well, Animal Crossing is like that, but without the parody. It's more of a game for like Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley, but you know, less about farming and more about I guess relaxing. I mean, less of the forest. I mean, with forest, you can cut down trees. You know, we could chop these trees down if you really wanted to, but but like, there's no mutant zombies unless you want to count certain villagers who have the weirdest designs that I've ever seen in a video game. But yeah, I'm probably not doing this game much justice in terms of pink azalea stars. Oh, I have other. Yeah, let's do this. I'm probably not doing this game justice in terms of the description, but it's one that I highly recommend for people who do like games like Sims or Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon. Essentially, it's something that can be used to really just relax. Especially nowadays with everything that's going on in the world. I don't know, it's a good distraction and a great way to just come down after a long day of working on something, or if you're just not feeling in the brightest mood. I mean, even if you are in the brightest mood, it's still a great game to sit down with. But let's do white ones in the center. Kinda, yeah. I mean, granted, Stardew Valley is also in third person, but it's... Would you consider that top down? I mean, it's not top down, but yeah. I need some more blue. Wait, was these blue? I don't know. But you know, it just is what it tries to be. If that means anything. Probably doesn't. You know, you play the game, you come up the house, you can you know, style things the way you want. Matter of fact, I'm actually curious. If I try to change clothes while wearing my construction hat, will it stop me? Hello, Afro. Is it Afro Thai or like Afro Thank You? Oh man, you should have had like a username that's like Afro Samurai Thai, like samurai, but you know, samurai. Yeah. Cool. Yes. Yep. See, I figured it stopped. But yeah, you know, the game, you have your own house, you get to you know, decorate. That's the word I'm looking for. Decorate how you want it, etc. I'm doing good, Afro. How are you? I mean, aside from dirtying up my property, or what I claim as my property, not doing much else. Plant this here just to get it out of my inventory at the moment. It's good to hear. You know, like earlier, what's that watch for? Oh, the timer. It's a stopwatch. So you can set a timer, and when you do so, it tracks how many fish and or bugs that you catch. And so if you invite people over, you can actually play a little, you know, like multiplayer game where you can see who can catch the most fish or bugs within 3, 5, 10, or 15 minutes. Basketball shoes. Let's see. Ooh, I like these. I think I might have a pair of those in storage. I'm not sure, actually. That'd be a good question. Let's drop those for now. Let's go ahead and... can we put away some money? Yeah. Take out 10. Put away that. Have any purple stuff? Purple stuff is in like flowers. I've not yet hybrid bred blue flowers into purple flowers, but in terms of clothing, I have a few, I think. Do that? Absolutely. If you notice, I have the construction hat on, which indicates I've gotten through the quote-unquote end game of having KK Slider come to town. So I actually do have all of the facilities, or I guess main ones would be a better. Ooh, my wife might like that actually. From time to time, yes. I won't be on this stream, sadly. Mainly because this is kind of an off-the-cuff, impromptu. Oh, she would definitely like that, I think. Maybe in a different color, though. Let's talk to Sable. But I'm not against it for inviting people over. I guess in future streams, if I have a more set schedule planned, I might do some streams with allowing people to stop on by. Like the only caveat to that is, of course, you know, you risk. Oh, it's okay. You risk griefers. And while I'm not accusing you of being a griefer or anything, it's just kind of the territory of streaming. we've streamed like Minecraft server stuff years ago, and we've had you know, griefers pop in for that, or other online games, and it you know. So I think I'll have to plan out precautions to take before I do a stream with open gates. More than one, I see. Let's take a closer look. Ah. This is like the third day of having no new fossils. I wonder if I'm nearly almost complete for the entire fossil collections. I know I'm missing like a head of one thing and a tail of the other, and maybe some smaller. I don't know. She carrying a I want to carry a sandwich. That's a panini. Is that a melt or a panini? That looks like a panini. I want a panini. It's fair enough to be conscious. Yeah, I've been to other people's towns where, let me see if people need fossils of fruits. Actually, I do need a particular fruit. I do need an orange. Don't have to try to find one or get one now if you do have one. I will definitely be streaming Animal Crossing again in the future. And I would not mind. You seem trustworthy. And if not, I can always ban you after. But no. Bangle was always striking. This is like the 4th conversation in the last 3 days of her like practice striking a pose. There you go. Take a snapshot. Your pose was meant for something. When I sell these, I'm gonna be back over 100K. More than likely. Yeah. It's kind of light for fossils, but it must be like small fossils. I did not check them as I was clicking them, but we'll see. I think I am gonna have designated gardens with planted soil like so. Oh, actually, that's a good. I wonder if I plant the bushes, the shrubs. On with it does. That might be useful. Go ahead and plant some pink yada yada yadas. And another white one. And I'm probably going to destroy this rock later. See, here's also the thing. I picked up a few lamp poles. Actually, I kind of like the idea of maybe having them right here next to the trees. Oh, that did not get. There we go. Yeah, does that? Do you think that's kind of like unique, or is it kind of thrown off because it's in the tree? But see, I also don't want to block the actual path to said tree. Actually, I think I might like it in that spot instead. Yeah, let's. You're not Navi. What's up? Tinksy favorite to ask. My relay tank, be a deer and take it off my... Mm-hmm. Okay, so that happened. Let us go ahead and make a stone path. Let's do it here. Let's clean down. Take that and slap that down. Place item. And again, it didn't put it where I thought it would. Much better. Now, I have seen people on like Reddit post some of the coolest towns where they have like Japanese streets or like, you know, famous city pathways lined up perfectly, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. They use these power lines and a few other things, but it's quite phenomenal. I give like kudos and a tip of my hat to whoever came up with those. This is Tammy's house, by the way. I need to set up yards for other islanders, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. But man, let's buy some more shrubs. So those are the azaleas, and these are the hydrongea. Hydrogony? No, I don't know. I'm making a fool of myself. Let's buy 5 more of each. Specifically these, the hydras, because I like the way those flowers look. They're cute. Oh, didn't mean to press B, but you know what? That's okay. Let's go back to our little home and put down. So let's stop the timer while I'm at. No. If there's one thing that I could change about Animal Crossing, it would be the speed of which the time or the speech bubbles appear and move. I would speed them up ever so slightly. I'm also getting the urge to like make a smaller gap here. We'll see. Let's pick up our stone. Clay. I need more. I'm gonna need more stone actually. Plop down some blues. Another blue. Actually, I want to find some cherries so I can. Let's just drop that for now. So I can actually eat some and move some trees. I think the fruit power, or I guess like eating power, is one of the best additions to New Horizons. It makes it really convenient to be able to move trees instantly without having to get the item or fruit, chop it down, and then plant, and then wait 4 or 5 days for the tree to grow. Being able to instantly, I forgot I had money trees. Okay, we'll see how that goes once we start planning out the rest of the fences. And for the fences, I need stone. Are my pockets full? Oh no. They are now. Stone and iron for the... I forget the name of the actual fences, but it fits the Zen motif, so I'm going to keep using it. Let's go ahead and drop this for now. Let's drop those as well. Let's go over to our handy dandy DIY stump and make some fences. Actually, where do you... Oh, fences here. It's called... Yeah, no, it's a fence. Awesome. I need clay. Wow. I think I would need clay. Let's drop one set of 30. And then let's not plant. Oh, I do need to set out a garbage bin. Let's set it here for now. So fun fact, if you upgrade your house to the fullest, you actually get a max of, I think it's like 300 or 3,000. I think 300. Oh no, 1,600 storage spots, which is actually more than enough. I thought that a long time ago, or I want to say a long time ago, a week or two ago, having less than like 500 would be too little. But as you play the game, I kind of realized that basically once you hit 1K, that should suffice for the most part. I don't know how many clothing objects there actually are in the game, and of course you got these special events that's going to happen throughout the year. But I think 1,600 might be a good enough number for the moment. Went down the wrong pipe. Kinda. It's kind of hard for me to say like what's better. I do own Stardew Valley as well. And one thing that I give Stardew Valley is a little more day-to-day tasks, like going to the mines and fighting mobs and going down the skull caverns, the skull caves, the skull mines, whatever the one in the desert is called. Is super fun. There's no fighting in Animal Crossing, or I mean, aside from hitting your islanders with your net, but you know, none of that. And there's no real mining. But Animal Crossing, I would say, is better in the aspect of giving you calming things to do. But I do think Stardew Valley has an edge on Animal Crossing, but you know, they're trying to do two completely different things. And, you know. But again, I think if you like Stardew Valley, you'll like Animal Crossing. And to be honest, the main reason why I'm so hooked on Animal Crossing is because I played the original. I think back on, was it GameCube or N64? No, it was GameCube. And like as a kid, it was just phenomenal for me. And I never stopped liking Animal Crossing, and I've basically bought almost every version of the game across the different platforms. And here I am, years later, also playing on the Switch. And so whenever I do get the chance to actually go into Red Fox's, which is funny because Red Fox is an old black comedian who I loved in Sanford and Son. But once he's actually in his boat, I want to be able to have an easy way to get down from the house. So I'm going to leave a spacer there so I can take the ladder down and then walk to set boat. And I'm going to do the same on this side just for aesthetic purpose. So 3 there. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I should I'm gonna do this actually. just to give it some character. Is there PvE? No, because like again, there's literally no actual combat in this game. It's meant to be. Here's the funny thing. I genuinely think Animal Crossing is targeted for a very young audience, and you know, young audience who play it. But I think because a lot of the original Animal Crossing players were people from my generation, so people who are now, you know, ages 26 or 25 to 35, around there, it has a massive, you know, grown people appeal. But like because it is targeting kids, they don't have a lot of like combat or bad words, etc. I think my Joy-Cons are having the connectivity issues from long ago. Do I? Oh no! Didn't mean to do that. I don't know that. Typically, I'm a very pro dark, gritty, you know, type of player. And don't get me wrong, I'm probably I've been thinking about putting or streaming what is it? Lord of the Rings, what's the original one? Not Shadow of War, but something of War, or something Shadow of something. From time to time again, but again, like I've been so busy with working on the website and some source code for some future products, and again trying to get ready to take out an LLC, which I was going to do this year, but I'm thinking about doing it next year because of the whole virus situation. But we'll see. It all depends on how much time or where my time actually stands. I need to move the fly. No, I'm just gonna set up a wall over there. Let's do that now, actually. Well, thanks for stopping by, Alex. Make sure you have a wonderful night, and you take it easy. Oh, that was my last thing. Okay. Oh, that might be a good idea. Let's try this. I don't know how... Animal Crossing has a lot of weird, like, rules they put in place for trying to do things like planting trees or other items. So this might not actually work. And if it doesn't, we'll do shrubs instead. What I might try to do... Do I have room? I do. So I want to put bamboo in front of some of the fence wall. Let's see if that is possible. So I don't think they're gonna let me do it though. They did! Awesome! Perfect. Cool. So then let's make this into a diagonal. Or a rounded slope, depending on like how they want to do the thing. Nice! I like that. Yes, okay, cool. Let's do that for other spots as well. Ooh, I actually wonder if I can have planted items Actually, I don't think... I think that might be trying to push the system a bit too far, but we can give it a shot. Like so. Let's plant one here. Awesome. And let's just see how this actually operates, right? If I try to... Okay, cool. So because there is the plant there... Yeah, okay. Ooh, if that's the case... See, having the other one fit back there to be complete square is fine. Oh no, actually I think I did leave it. Did I leave a rounded corner or did I destroy it outright? No, I had a rounded corner. Okay, so let's do that for the other areas too. I can hear my cat outside my door wanting to get in. Let's do that. Climb up. Right, give me 2 seconds, guys, as I let my cat in. Okay, Fatty Wampus, go find a spot to lay down here. My lap is not one of them. Okay, maybe it is. Okay, I'm back. No, we cannot get on my desk. Yeah, there you go. Cats are a fickle creature, or fickle creatures. Whenever we move for a house, I'm getting a dog as well. One moment. He was clawing at the couch. Okay, so do I want... It's gonna be a bit of a... Actually, no. If I put one here... This actually might not look good once the bamboo has grown completely. But, I mean, hey, again, we'll see how it looks, and if it looks bad, it'll be a happy mistake that we either keep or we just undo and make changes afterwards. I guess a good question would also be, yeah, that works. I might leave that one be for now, at least. But a good question would be, can I actually move trees into enclosed fence spots like that? Let's find out. This actually might be a waste of eating a cherry, but actually, what's stopping? Mm. And let's plant. Cool. We can actually put them in. Oh, that's lovely. That is absolutely lovely. So what I'm thinking is I might actually do a wall of shrubs here, and even maybe going down as well in front of the windows on the side of the house. Same thing here. I need to move that tree. Where can I move it to? I also might shorten this pond a bit as well. You know what? Oh, I can't do that there, actually. It's going to complain about not having enough these spots. That should do. And let's actually move it in the corner. There we go. So let's eat 2 cherries, and we're going to move these 2 cedars. No! No, 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 no. Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Meant to eat. So we're gonna move this here. And then plant that. Now we have a cherry tree that I do not know what to do. That might work there. We'll see. Might want a chair there. Yeah. Move that. We'll see. And let's do a rose. Okay, and we need to make more fencing. Another quality of life improvement Animal Crossing can have, and I guess not a future update, is the ability to select the quantity of how many crafts you want to do. So instead of having to go in and out like I'm doing now, you know, be able to like click craft, and then they ask you how many, and you can specify how many, and it'll show you how many resources you're gonna have after your set number of quantity. That's just my advice to the devs who may or may not be watching. But yeah. It's been going right at a little bit under an hour, which is fine. Let's see, I'm gonna try to shoot for 30 minutes after the hour. So we have 1, 2, yeah, and yes, yep. And so that's what, 3, I think, or 1, 2. And then 1 there. Yeah. Gonna have to move this tree. That hopefully is not gonna have one of my bell bags disappear. Good. And now we chop down that tree. Kind of like that right here. We'll have, was that 1, 2, 3. So, how would the count for this work? I guess same way. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 right here. Let's do a bit of a smashy. Smashy, make it round. Beautiful. So we do have 2 bamboo shoots there. So we'll have one actually right there as well. Oh, actually, so we're only going to have 1 bamboo shoot. And I think that'll be okay, personally for me. Which is fine, because I'm on my last bamboo shoot. Which works. Actually, I am now craving some cake and coffee. Cool, if we do that like so. And then let's go back to building ourselves a fence. And do pladow. And then pladow. And then leave that spot open. I think that works with kind of the imagery, like so. I'm cute. Excuse me? Thank you. Yeah, that works. I dig this. And we'll see how the shrubs look when they've matured. And depending on that look, we'll see if I want to add dark soil beneath that as well. But I think for the roses, that'll be an actual okay spot to, or okay styling to do. Not the tulip, but the rose. And see, this spot is going to be like a little hangout area. So I think I want to try to see what the wooden path looks like. It might work, might not actually. Here's another question. If I break a spot, like so, and then put down a path, and then build on top of it again, will the path stick? These are the questions we need to know. No. Okay. See, I do this all in Animal Crossing, but I swear when I own a home, I'm probably not going to be this meticulous with how I do the front yard and the backyard, or etc. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe I will. Only time will tell. Set that there, like so, and like so. And I guess one question is, do I want this rounded? Put a chair here. Hopefully there's a barbecue furniture piece we can put there. Might get a tiki torch as well. Put that somewhere out here. I like it. Aside from the junk in the front yard. But again, we need to figure out. Oh, I guess I can actually try that here. I did say I want to do. One. Shrubs by the house as well, didn't I? So let's see how some of this stacks up. Can I push that slightly further over? No. Can I carry this slightly further over? No. And you know what? That'll be okay. Yeah, that'll be okay. Honestly, I'm having second thoughts about trees up here at all. I may keep the ones in the corners, like on the left there and on the right on the other side. But I'm definitely rethinking here, just because we have shrubs now. So I'm definitely gonna chop down this one. We'll see about the one to my left on another day. Especially since I'm gonna have like bamboo and whatnot. Okay, let's look for our blue. Yeah. Blue in the corner. Tucker, what the? That's just creepy. Let's see, what did I get? Oh. Surprising snake. I like that. Metal Gear. Let's go talk with Tucker. See why he's snooping on my property. What are you doing? Are there actual sea monsters in the canonical world of Animal Crossing? That would be horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Okay, so we bought blues. Blue pinks. I'd rather have the pink hydras there. Let's set up pink azaleas here. Shrubs on the front line as well. That's a good question. I kind of... it would kind of make sense because the flowers are kind of low. You can still see the flowers though. It's not the worst thing ever. Maybe behind the Guardians, we can do, what's up, the pink hyacinths. Yeah. Yeah. And I think this is coming out really, really nice. Like I said, I still might make this pond ever so shorter. Like lop off an entire row there. And then, you know, round the corners. But, ooh, actually, I forgot already that I should do this. Haha. And the same thing here. It gives it, you know, a little bit more aesthetic, like it's actually capping off something. Yeah. Okay, so I got my Zen fencing done. There's still other things I need to do. One, not leave my money lying around, and then two, the present. It's clay. Clay is neat. So I got my garden lights there for illumination, but what I might do as well. Yes, there is absolutely room there. There is. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, a green balloon. I don't think I've seen a green balloon present. And I missed. And I missed. There we go. Another garden lantern. We can set it up at Spike's house. Yes, there's room. Move my character back if you... This is what I'm thinking. Oh, it's in black too. That's nice. I guess maybe because it's in front of the doorway, they didn't want it in that exact spot. You know what? We'll find another spot for it. That's getting slightly irritating. While we're at it, let's go ahead and collect this money as well. You want a garden lantern? There you go. Fair, but I'm doing well on money. I don't need the extra cash. I appreciate it though. It was a gift, kind of actually just tossing stuff at you. I don't really need it, but whatever works. Is he gonna be here tomorrow? Should I go ahead and buy more? I don't know. Ooh, it's almost 7:30. Oh yeah, I forgot about the thing. I should have been keeping track of that. Anyway, let's deposit Let's do no 130. Oh, actually, what do we? Ooh. Okay. Shopping. I'm tempted. Doctor's mask. I need to get one of these just because we all know what. Okay, something was casting a light on my wall. It was just a bird that flew by and the sun and yada yada yada. I do not have this one yet. Yeah. Beautiful. See, seeing Nook with a cup of coffee is really making me crave coffee. Okay, oh no, you'll be here all day, Lath. I'll probably jump on later to buy more of the shrubs, just in case he's not here tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he will be though. Oh, I completed a thing. What did I complete? Okay, well, I'm going this way. I have a closer spot right here. You know what? Screw it. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of tweaking of the environment there. Yeah. And if I break this to make it a corner thing, it doesn't stick because it's not a corner. Good to know. That's better. See, it's fine to keep that tree there. I just don't know if I want full-on shrubbage, like across the entire back wall and maybe the front wall as well, or just bits and pieces like here, and then everything else I'll have flowers or just like a walkway. I don't know. Oh, did I might have gotten that slightly wrong. Nope. Yeah, that's break it. I have a slightly smaller pond. That should still have pond-like. Oh, can I make it big enough and like put a mini bridge there for no reason whatsoever? That's too gaudy. That would be a little bit too gaudy. Old man stink bug face. But I think that'll do it for most of. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, let's go ahead and set up some of the patio front lawn furniture while we can. Let's do. I could make a rocking chair. I can't make a rocking chair. There we go. Rocking chair. Let's keep crafting. I want a book stand thing. Oh, the wooden block toy. not taking the stuff off so you can jump up on the thing, buddy. Maybe I should. Couldn't hurt. There. Good boy. My cat's like this metal roller that's by my chair so he can sit next to me and watch me as I go around the computer or play games or etc. But let us... Where are those? Oh, I need this. Yeah, this would be easier if I just do this. Oh, that's going to take away that. Will that stop me from building... What about the end table? No, that's good. Oh, okay, sorry. I have cake and coffee, as well as food that's going to be delivered a bit later. Don't forget to practice your social distancing. It's important. Just as important as listening to me eat cake and drink coffee. Coconut coffee, the best. Now, what was I doing? At the bookshelf. I think I was looking at the bookshelf earlier, but I'm gonna just go with the end table. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Set the end table. That down there. Let's put our rocking chair, which doesn't rock, sadly, but it's the style that counts. I might want to put something here, maybe. Do a bonfire. Oh, do I want bonfire or just a normal campfire? I think a campfire might be more reasonable. I'll need to burn down my entire little wooden steps here, but I think it fits. Okay, actually, maybe that doesn't quite fit. Bonfire. Yeah, let's not do that. I might have to get like some type of oh, I know what I can do. I think I can build it, right? Let me use this. What is this? Oh, steamer basket. Okay, what is it? Oh, bamboo. Okay. Where is it? It's like a furniture piece. Ah, here we are. Brick oven. What will it do? Would it be good here? That is much bigger than I thought it'd be. A lot bigger than I thought it'd be. Let's actually how far over can I have that without affecting that? There we go. Actually, let's move it all the way over and then put the wooden end table over here. That might go a little bit better. And what I'll eventually do is take my portable record player. Matter of fact, let's go grab it now. I can put up my clothes while I'm in it. Yeah, that's enough space. It's kind of weird. I'm eating like cake and coffee, like dessert now before food arrives. But that's kind of like the benefits, one of the only benefits of actually being an adult. Well, you get more benefits, but you get far more cons related to pros. So, now I could have sworn I had the portable. Oh, here it is. Yeah, miscellaneous. portable record player. Not really the song I had in mind. I need more KK music. What are we doing? I want to see what the oil lamp looked like in person. Okay, that actually works pretty nicely. I'm not gonna use it there. Matches with the others. And I think that that might do it for now. Just for now. I think I still might want like a 1x2 table here or somewhere. But I'm digging the front portion of my yard. Mine is here. I need to plan this area out a bit more, but it'll get there. And then of course also with the trees and the trees at the top. Yeah. There's work to be had, but work nevertheless indicates, say, or delivers a nice finish. So I think that's gonna do it for the stream now. I'm gonna take a quick break to finish my cake and coffee. And then get back to editing the podcast, as well as editing a few videos for the main channel. I'm just gonna cut this down before I leave, because it's bothering me right now. Also, how's my battery doing? Oh, only 17%. It's not charging that great with this this dock. Duly noted. How about I would like to be able to get reds. It'd be better from this side, maybe, or this angle. All right, that'll do it. See you all whenever I do see you. But until then, have a fantastic, safe, and fun time in self-isolation. Take care.